What if the only remains of a prime minister were hidden in a police officer's pocket for 60 years? This is the grisly reality of how Patrice Lumumba was erased from history. After a CIA-sponsored coup, Lumumba was captured on the 1st of December 1960 while trying to reach his supporters. He was flown back to the capital with his hands bound, facing a traveling carnival of death. Lumumba was first held at the Thistle military barracks, living in absolutely impossible conditions. But the West feared he was too popular to keep alive. On the 17th of January 1961, a decision was made to send him to Katanga, the power base of his sworn enemies. During the flight, Lumumba and his associates, Maurice Mpolo and Joseph Okido, were brutally beaten and tortured. At 5 p.m., they were dragged onto the tarmac at Elizabethville. A Belgian officer described them as a human mass, with shirts in tatters and blood at the corners of their mouths. They were taken to the Bruez house, an abandoned bungalow, where the torture continued under the eyes of Belgian and Katangan officials. Just before 10 p.m., the three men were driven 80 miles into the bush near Jadotville. They were stood up against a tree. A firing squad, commanded by Belgian contract officer Julian Gat, executed them one by one. Lumumba faced his death with unwavering dignity. They were tossed into a shallow grave, but the silencing wasn't over. Days later, panicked that the grave would be found, Belgian Police Commissioner Gerard Soete disinterred the bodies. They chopped the corpses into pieces with a hacksaw and dissolved them in sulfuric acid. The bones were ground and scattered to ensure no grave could ever exist. Soete kept a gold-crowned tooth as a hunting trophy, the only part of Lumumba to finally return home in 2022. Patrice Lumumba, a martyr of independence whose voice they couldn't dissolve. It's like, share and subscribe for Forgotten History.